Is being canceled a fear of yours?
I'm shaking. It's so silent. I already feel like I'm lying and I haven't even answered anything.
I'll do just fine. Just tell the truth.
Is your name Addison Rae?
Yes.
Are you 20 years old?
Yes.
Are you ready to take the lie detector test?
Yes.
We're gonna start with the category of TikTok.
Okay.
Do you know how many TikTok followers you have off the top of your head?
81.7, maybe. Rough estimate, but I did look at it today.
Do you ever notice when your followers go down?
No, I don't look. For that, specifically.
Have you ever unfollowed someone and they've noticed?
Yes.
Did you hope they would notice?
Both are situational. So sometimes, yes.
That's very vague. You were once part of the Hype House, is that right?
Yes.
Do you ever wish you could have been part of the Team 10 house?
At one point in my life, yes.
How recent was that?
When I was in high school. Yeah.
Do you think you'll be watching the new Netflix show based on the Hype House?
Yes, I'll watch it.
The whole thing?
Maybe? No? No, yeah, I don't know. I'm really bad at watching shows. I fall asleep.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Would you say that people over 30 posting on TikTok is cringe?
No.
What about 40?
No.
Is that true?
That's truthful.
What about your parents posting on TikTok?
Yes. My only one.
Which one?
My dad.
What's cringe about it?
Sometimes he just posts very unthought out things.
What about when your mom did the WAP challenge on TikTok? Was that cringe?
No.
Is that true?
I'm not sure about that one.
No, it was not cringe when my mom did the WAP challenge.
I'm sure she'd be relieved to hear that. Have you ever recorded a dance more than 5 times before posting it?
Yes.
How many more times than 5?
There's been times when it's like 35.
So is that your full day?
It's a good bit of it. I feel like, not because like I can't do the dance or anything, I just like, I feel like I got like super critical over my posts, like progressively. And so I would like be like, oh, like my hair did this, and like people are gonna say something, or like my stomach looked big, or I looked bad, or like I don't know, just different things like that. Overthinking it for sure is probably the reason.
Thank you for your honesty. All right, we're gonna move on to pop culture. In an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Scott Disick criticized the age difference between you and Kourtney Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that was a bit hypocritical of him?
Yes.
That true?
That's true.
Be honest. Is Kourtney your favorite Kardashian?
Yes.
Is the Kardashians' reality show scripted?
No.
You're a part of Gen Z. Do you think you're a good representation of Gen Z?
Yes.
So does that mean you use the word cheugy?
No. I've never heard that word.
Never heard of cheugy.
No. Have I?
You're being honest.
That's shocking.
Yeah, I've never heard that word. Okay, well, maybe I'm not as Gen Z as I thought I was.
What makes you a good Gen Zer then?
I think I don't know, maybe I'm not a good Gen Zer. I guess, like, I'm pretty cultured, I'd say, like, on most things. And, like, I know a lot about kind of my age group and, like, younger. I think I just am very knowing of a lot of things.
You were recently interviewed by Gwyneth Paltrow, in which she gave you several Goop products. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Have you used any of those products?
Yes.
All of them?
No.
Do you always use the free things that people send you?
Yes. Mostly yes. I try my best. Yes, I try my best. So then maybe it's no, because I don't sometimes get to, but someone does, because I never let it go to waste.
Last year on your podcast, you mentioned that being friends with an ex could be a good thing. Do you still think that's true?
Situationally, yes.
Go on.
It depends, I think, on how the relationship ended. So, I don't know, I kind of... No. No. Mostly no. Usually no. Because if the relationship ended, most times it's bad, I guess. I don't know.
You're doing fine.
Okay.
Are you friends with all of your exes?
No.
Do you think karma is real?
Yes.
Hypothetically speaking, would you consider someone getting knocked out in a pay-per-view boxing match karma?
Oh my gosh. No.
Sam?
I'm not sure about that one.
All right, we're going to move on to your life. So you're from Louisiana.
Yes.
Do you think you exhibit Southern hospitality?
Yes.
So you're polite to everyone?
Yes.
All waiters?
Yes.
There was a hesitation there.
Well, more of an of course.
Have you purposely tried to reduce your Southern accent since moving to LA?
No.
Not even a little?
Maybe in the beginning, but no, I feel like it kind of happened naturally. Like, I kind of lost my accent. I think it was just from being around people that didn't have one. But my parents still do. And you can hear it sometimes with words. But it's definitely less.
Is that true?
That's true.
You once starred in Larry's music video for his song Cancelled.
Mm-hmm.
Is being canceled a fear of yours?
No.
Not at all.
I think in the beginning, yes. And then I kind of realized that at the end of the day, I know myself better than most people ever will. So I trust that everything will be okay because I know myself.
Have you ever had a nightmare about being canceled?
No.
Never?
No?
Okay. Is that true?
It's an unclear reading.
I am also not getting a clear reading as I don't remember.
Would you say that privacy is overrated?
No. Underrated.
Are you a private person?
No.
And yet it's underrated.
I know. I need to value privacy more.
Many people have talked about how bubbly and positive you are. Would you say that's an accurate description of yourself?
Yes.
Would you say that those are rare personality traits in Los Angeles?
Yes.
So people aren't very nice in LA.
I think people are more reserved. Not that they're not nice, but I think being bubbly and outgoing is kind of, I guess, less common because people mind their business a lot more here. And where I'm from, everyone's pretty like outgoing and knows everyone. But here it's a little more like tricky because people judge you a little bit more. My legs are shaking.
You've admitted that you're not a very talented driver. Have you been pulled over in the last year?
Yes.
What about the past month?
Yes.
For what?
Like twice. For my windows being too tinted and speeding.
How fast were you going?
Like 7 over.
7.
That's questionable.
Okay, I don't know, like 10.
Have you ever tried to use your fame to get out of a ticket?
Yes.
Did it work?
Yes.
What did you say?
It's because my windows are tinted, and they kind of like, he mentioned it whenever he was talking to me. And I also didn't have my license with me, which was really scary.
Wow. That's a lot you did wrong. You released your song, Obsessed, this year.
Mm-hmm.
Are you currently obsessed with anyone?
No.
No one?
No.
That's questionable.
No.
Okay. So you're not obsessed with anyone enough to slide into their DMs?
No.
You've never done that?
Yes, I've done that.
Was it successful?
Yes.
Care to share who it was?
No.
Has anyone successfully slid into your DMs?
Define successfully.
You responded.
Yes.
In a flirty way?
Yes.
Good to know. One final question. Did you lie at any point during this lie detector test and we didn't catch you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You've been honest this whole time.
Well, you passed.
Oh my gosh, get this off of me.